How you going, guys? Perfect day to do a video. Mrs. has gone to work. I'm not working today. All the time to myself. And this video was sort of a response video. I was also gonna do it anyway. But one of my subscribers said, "Oh, can you do one on Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure?" And I said, "I don't have one. But I got some that you'd probably like anyway." So here's to The Cellar Dweller is back. Here you go, mate. Here's a few of other horror movies and action, science fiction, fantasy, action. Oh, I've already mentioned action. Yep. And other genre species. So here we go. Also pray that these figures don't fall down. They don't stand up very well, which is pretty bad. But anyway, one of the other figures I got, one of the first figures I got besides Star Wars, was Independence Day. That is, I'm going to get it in really close. That's the Biomechanic Alien. That is in Independence Day. Can't remember what company makes it. Bought that back in '97, I think. I can't remember. Haven't seen many like it. It's not a bad likeness to it. If you pop open his head, look, he's gonna fall. I knew it. I knew that. Probably all fall as I review him. It's got the little alien in there. If I can focus, if it wants to focus. Not really, no. But anyway, die. Another one here I got was the Headless Horseman from The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, or Sleepy Hollow as it's called, the Tim Burton film. Got him back in about '98. That's him in the scene when he beheads the whole family. Did you know? Besides, the Headless Horseman was played by up to, I think, 3 characters. Stunt horse rider Ray Park, the actor who played Darth Maul in Star Wars. He did all the fighting scenes. And of course, the wonderful Christopher Walken. Please focus on that. There we go. He didn't do much, didn't do any speaking, just yelling and screaming. Anyway, a bit of Star Wars trivia if you didn't know that. Here's an interesting character. This is Captain Spaulding from A House of a Thousand Corpses, one of Rob Zombie's first feature films. Rob Zombie, if you did not know, is a musician in the heavy metal genre. This guy is played by Sid Haig. He is also a favourite in the 70s blaxploitation films. He's been in Buck Rogers' TV show. He was in James Bond, Diamonds Are Forever, The Host, and another Star Wars trivia. He was in George Lucas's THX 1138. Did you know? Anyway, that's him. House of a Thousand Corpses. Also, you'll see a Rob Zombie video of mine up shortly. Or soon, whenever I get around to it. Next is my most current figure. That is, of course, Danny Trejo from the movie Machete. Please focus. It's a pretty good face likeness. Come on. We all know Danny Trejo. He's been in hundreds of different films and TV shows. Come on, focus, you bastard. Here is in one of my favourite roles of his is Machete. And we all know Machete is cool. Machete don't text. Don't focus real well either. Thanks. Next up, Anthony Hopkins as Dr. Hannibal the Cannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs. Seriously creepy film. I saw that in the cinema and wow, I was sweating when I saw that. It was amazing. Very, very unnerving film. And there we go. Most of these guys here are NECA or McFarland. One more look at so we get it. Da-da-da, please focus. There we go. How's that? Fantastic. Hello, Clarice. Anyway, what next? One of my favourite in the horror genre. That is Pinhead from Hellraiser, based on the Hellbound Heart novels by Clive Barker. He is the most famous of the Cenobites. You can get other Cenobites, but this one is the best one and well known. There is also a larger model of him as well, but I didn't pick him up. I just picked up the small 7-inch version. I've also got another Clive Barker figure, but he needs his own video by himself. Put it this way, this figure was banned. You couldn't display him in the shop. It was a basically round the back, pick him up sort of thing. But I'll get into that another day when I'm up to it. Quite disgusting, actually. But that one's pretty cool. And this guy, I was going to leave him for a video game figure collection. I don't have many video figures. This is the Executioner from the Resident Evil movies, the last two. He was first featured in Resident Evil 5. In the movie, it was like, what is he doing there? There was no backstory. Why is this giant dude carrying an absolutely huge F-off axe? What is that axe telling you? It's telling me I'm going to be in a lot of pain before I die. It's got like a meat masher underneath, wrapped around in chain. Yeah, the characters in the movies just provided a bit of extra bad guys to kill off. But in the video game, it was like, get out of here. Scared me more in the video game because I tried to get the hell away from him, if possible. Anyways, where am I up to? Yes. I am going to promise myself, but keep breaking that promise, that I will get a whole bunch of Hellboy figures. This one is the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. He or she is absolutely fantastic. I've got to admit, besides Star Wars creature design, Hellboy and Hellboy 2, the creature design is second to none. They are the most interesting and well thought of and out of this world characters. This guy is one of my favourite. I picked him up in a shop and I just went, yep, thank you, but can't seem to find any Hellboy or any of those guys. But hopefully soon I'll have a Hellboy collection. Of course I'll probably break my promise again. I'll find something else on the net or in a shop to interest me. And here, if you have not seen this movie before, it's called Donnie Darko. This character is known as Frank the Bunny. If you have not seen Donnie Darko, and I can't put it into one genre, it's genre bending. It is the most strangest, weirdest film I've seen. Whoop, nearly knocked him over. That guy's wings just went. I knew this was going to happen. We're coming to the end anyway. Yeah, what can I say about it? It was one of Jake Gyllenhaal's first films. That's what made him out into a big actor. Frank the Bunny is one of the characters. It's a pretty big figure from NECA. Comes with an extra head of the guy who plays Frank the Bunny. Why is his eye knocked out and bleeding? I won't say. Watch the movie. Comes with a letterbox. Marked Sparrow. Any mail, Mrs. Sparrow? Not yet. Try again later. This one also talks. If I can find his thing on his back.
Don't worry. You got away with it. I can do anything I want. So can you. They are in great danger.
Good movie. Anyway, good bunch of figures. They're all nearly fallen over now. Alright guys, I might have another video release later. Anyways, I'll catch up with you later, and hopefully I'll get to watch some of your videos as well. I'll see you then.